And I invite you to direct your attention the opposite side of the room of where I'm at. They're the reason we are here tonight. So please make a lot of noise for Mr. and Mrs. Price. One more big round of applause, if you will, for Madison and Glenn. Come on, give it up for them, you guys. Let me hear it. And you guys are welcome to take your seats, if you will. And I invite you to direct your attention right up here in front of me. I'm going to get out of the way so we can put the spotlight on the two of them. And if you'll give your attention to Glenn and Madison, they are going to welcome you to being here tonight.
Check. Hey. All right. A little further away. Okay. Well, first off, the obvious thank you, everybody, for coming. Recognize this isn't local for anybody. Everybody is traveling from somewhere. So destination wedding for sure. Really excited to have everybody that we care about most with us tonight. So thanks everybody for traveling out and being here to support us. Really special evening. I want to thank first all the folks that helped put tonight together. So all the staff at the Lightner, our photographer, the music. Music's awesome. Yep. Everybody that was involved, photographer, videographer, awesome. DJ, awesome. You'll hear more of him later. But again, coordinators, obviously, doing awesome. Bartenders. We even have one of the staff members is taking care of Winnie all night, our dog. So she's bringing her back to the Airbnb later. So it's just incredible amount of support and service. But again, we're just really excited to have everybody. We love all of you. Just super excited to have you a part of tonight, and should have a really great dinner too coming up. And so excited for that. And then thanks, John. John's always the loudest one in the room. Called him out. Both of us called him out a couple times in our speeches. But I'm doing this live. I don't know. I'll give it over to Maddie. She's probably got something much more eloquent to say.
I'll keep it a little bit short, but just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you in the room. We would not be here today without all of you. Special thank you to our families who have supported us all the way through this event and for being here tonight. Thank you to my parents for making me, and to Glenn's parents for making him so that we are here today. Cheers to that. Let's go ahead and raise a glass. Eyes on the prize. And let's eat.
All right, one more nice round of applause for the both of them. Please give it up for them if you would. All right, you guys, hope everybody enjoyed dinner. We are going to continue with our program here. Oh, look at there. Hands clapping and don't even know what we're doing yet. So as you can probably see right up here in front of me, Maddie and Glenn are sitting back to each other. And they have a shoe in their hands, one of their own and one of the others. And if you've never heard of this before, it's called the Shoe Game. They asked us to put this together. Now I have in my hands questions that they've never seen before. They don't know what these questions are. But the game is simple. I'm going to ask them the question, and they're just going to instinctively, don't even think about it, whatever the first thought comes to mind. If Glenn is the answer, you raise his shoe. If Maddie is the answer, you raise Maddie's shoe, okay? Those of you in the audience, if you're here with somebody you want to play along, just take your shoes off, swap them with each other, and you can play right there at the table together as well. We are fine and okay with that. If you're not here with somebody, just raise your hand and say, I want to play, and maybe somebody else will play with you. I don't know. Anything's possible, right? So here we go. First, question number one is, who had the bigger crush on the other one first? Ooh, there we go. Got the first one right. Nicely done. Nicely done. He knew right away. All right. Which one of you is the early riser? Maddie says both of them. Glenn says him, so we'll give him half a point for that one. How about that? There we go. Nicely done. By the way, it's not a competition. You're working together. Glenn, before we go any further, if you want this to work, no, I'm just kidding.
We play Clue.
Yes. There's probably a question about competitiveness down here. We can just skip that one because we already know it's Glenn. All right. Here we go. We'll move on to the next question. Who planned the first date? Oh, a little confusion there.
All right, agreed.
Good stuff. All right. Let's see if we can find one that they clearly know about each other. Okay. Who has the cleanest vehicle? There we go. There we go. All right. Which one of you has the better shower singing voice? Oh, they picked each other. Interesting.
We both suck.
They're like, it's the better of two evils, right? Either way, let's just turn the radio up a little bit louder.
Yes.
All right. Which one of you would survive longer on a deserted island? Oh, they picked each other. Interesting. All right, so far we've gone through 7 questions. You've matched one of them. Not saying that you don't know anything about each other, but we do have more questions to go. Okay. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. It was only 6 questions. Okay, who is more likely to get lost? There we go. There we go. We're on track now. All right. And then while you're out getting lost, let's say you were just driving a little too fast. Which one of you would be able to talk your way out of getting a speeding ticket? There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's move into some more of the lovey-dovey stuff. So, which one of you fell in love first? There you go. There it is. There it is. See, he played the smart one there, and she was like, it doesn't matter which way she goes. She knows she's right? I like that one. Okay, so Glenn fell in love first, but which one of you said I love you first? Glenn again. There we go. All right. Ooh, this could be the big divider right here. This is an interesting one. Who loves Winnie more? Oh, right away. Right away. Good stuff. All right. Okay, we might find this out tonight. Which one of you has better taste in music? Okay, there we go. So part of the game is not to look at what the other one does. Kind of went over those rules, but it's okay. That's okay. No, we got plenty of time. Who hogs the blanket more? There we go. Right away, they both knew that one. Good job. Nicely done. Who is more of a baby when they're sick? Oh, be careful, Glenn. She knew right away. There you go. Smart. Smart man. He is learning. He is learning. I love this. Which one of you is more romantic? Got to pick one or the other. There we go. They got it right. They matched it up. Okay, we only got a couple more to go here. Which one of you is the better cook? There we go. They got that one right immediately. Is anybody else blown away about the fact that when we asked them the question about romantic, it took them forever to figure that out, but the cook, they got it right away. Too funny. There you go.
Way to my heart, I guess.
She's romantic, and he was just trying to be nice and say that it wasn't him. That's fair. That's fair. All right, who usually falls asleep first? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Maddie knew right away. Glenn says he's old, so it took him a little longer to remember that it was him. That makes sense. All right. Another thing we potentially could find out tonight, who can hold their liquor better? Okay, well. Just so you both know, there are little cards at the bar for Uber if you need to call, you know.
We're going to the Casa Monica.
Yes. Just need to get over to the Casa Monica and you'll be okay. Okay, here we go. Who talks on the phone more? Got that one right away. Okay, 2 more. Last 2, here we go. Who is luckier to have found the other one? So, what's really cool about this is they picked each other, but Maddie almost raised Glenn's shoe. Which means it would have been a match, which is what we're trying to do. But, anyways. All right, so the last one doesn't require the shoes, so you can set the shoes down. All right, this is more of a show and tell. You just set your shoes down. Both of you please stand up if you would. Just come on to the back side of your chairs here. And this is a show and tell. It's super simple. Which one of you is the better kisser? Let's find out right now. Give him a nice round of applause, you guys. All right, we're all going to close our eyes now. And we are all set, so I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to turn the microphone over to Pete. And if you would, please give him your attention at this time.
So first off, I want to thank Glenn's family and Maddie's family and all the support staff here at the Lightner for putting on a fantastic wedding. Thank you, everybody. This is actually the 6th wedding that I have been in. It's a special night for me because I have been the best man 3 times now. All 3 guys that I have been best man for are in this room tonight. I apologize if this speech is a little bit more well thought out than John's and Greg's. So, to go along with that, I grew up with 2 sisters. I had no brothers. My 3 brothers are in this room tonight. I love you all. Thank you. I met Glenn as a freshman at Iowa in 2007. Glenn and I both had single dorm rooms. We did not want to have to share a room with anybody else, God forbid. Our doorways were right next to each other, so we were essentially roommates. I had the fridge, Glenn had the microwave. When I first met Glenn, I found out that, we were from pretty similar backgrounds, hardworking parents, great families. I also found out that he only lived 20 minutes away from me. We're both Eagle Scouts. We both golf. We had a lot in common. Glenn used to brag about the fact that he was Mayor Munchkin in the high school play Wizard of Oz. He used to brag to us about being first trumpet, first chair. a lot of us kind of laughed at Glenn when he tried to brag about that. I personally graduated from a high school that had nearly 2,000 students, along with a lot of other kids that lived on our floor freshman year. How many kids were in your class, Glenn? So I met Maddie for the first time in, I think it was 2019. We had spring break in Chicago. No, not spring break, sorry. We don't have spring break anymore because we're not students. We had Memorial Day weekend. Glenn's an interesting cat, and Maddie can put up with him. There's this one thing about Glenn, and I don't know if you have ever experienced this. He's looking for places to eat. Oh, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. No, let's go there. We go. He takes one bite. This isn't very good. So, other quirks like that Maddie puts up with. And, she's great to my friend, and I love her to death. And, yeah, I mean, seriously, I almost started crying while you guys were up there saying your vows and all that. I love you both very dearly. I'd like to propose a toast to you both, to a life full of love and happiness, to Glenn and Maddie. Cheers.
Preston.
That's right.
Oh, Lord. Get your tissues out.
I got it. Don't worry.
Good evening. Glenn's leaving. He's got to give a hug. We'll be back. All right. Well, congratulations to two of the coolest people that I know. That entrance was amazing. It was everything that I expected you to do. This is my first time doing this, so I'm not going to be as spontaneous as Pete. I don't know. We'll see if I can follow that. That was pretty good. I'll read. I'm a planner. Maddie knows this. So my name is Allie Tomalowitz. I first met Maddie about 2 years ago during project initiation and planning in our shared master's program. And we were on a Zoom call, and I get this message. It pops up on my screen. And it says, "Hey, you look like you have your life together." And she sends me her phone number. And I looked at my fiance and I said, "What do I do with that? It's kind of creepy. How long has she been watching me?" It's a little weird. I'm like, who knows? But I did not heed the advice of true crime podcasters. Sorry, Mom. And I started texting this complete stranger over the internet. And we began texting about our lectures and our readings and our assignments at first. And in short time, that turned into talking about our lives and our then boyfriends and all of our commonalities, which, by the way, Glenn, my EpiPen is in my purse, just in case Maddie breaks out the pistachios. We're covered. We're good. And through Maddie, I got to know Glenn. Maddie talked, and still talks, so sincerely, about how you push each other to be better in every arena of your lives, how deeply you care for her, and more than anything, how much you love each other. And about a year ago, Maddie told me that you were her hero, and I've gotten to witness that firsthand here, so it's pretty cool that you get to marry your hero. I'm gonna cry. I was crying at the wedding. Like Pete, who was almost there. I was fully there. So in short time, these two humans who I only knew through screens became some of my favorite people. And when we finally met, I recognized Glenn first. And I said, "There's Glenn," which means that's Maddie. And we went running over and hugged each other. But I knew Glenn first because they came as a pair. And these avatars were finally real people and real friends standing right in front of me. It all sounds sort of strange to become so close to someone you've never met in person, but our lives and our lives over COVID have become modern friendships. Things are very different, and despite having two sisters of my own, Maddie has been the third sister that I never knew that I needed. Chatting in the car on weekends, 2 a.m. career advice, planning our weddings together. You have been my friend, my advisor, my therapist, and now you're like a sister. Glenn and Maddie have loved long distance, providing all of us one of the few good things to come out of Dayton, Ohio. You have loved through uncertainty. You have loved through tremendous changes that are exciting but scary. And I have been so blessed to be a part of even a moment of your journey. So, with that, let's raise a glass. Here is to the past for all that you have learned together. Here is to the present for all that you share. And here is to the future for all of the adventures that you have to look forward to. Cheers to the prize.
Allie and Pete, I don't know if I can duplicate that, so I'll do the best I can. I think it's important tonight to thank everybody that came to visit us and come to this special event. Both McGlone and the Pry family appreciate what you guys did to come to this far. We'd like to thank Jim and Kathleen for raising such a beautiful young lady. Thank you. Glenn and Maddie, we won't forget your anniversary. In 3 days, Louise and I will be married 41 years. So, I timed this today. It's only 45 minutes. You guys will be all right. So. But anyway, thank you to my daughter, Erin and Sarah. They're expecting twins in July. I can't take much credit for it, but, you know, I love them all the same. And to the grandparents out there, my 2 granddaughters, Ellie and Margot, Papa loves you to the moon and back. You know that, so thank you. Anyway, moving on. Glenn, everybody in this room wants to know what the hell took you so long. This woman is gorgeous. No, Maddie. How long has he known you? 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And I'll tell you a little story. Louise and I just retired, and Louise and I took a trip to Napa Valley, and we're in the wine country, and we're having a good time, and Glenn's completely oblivious to his mother and father. He's constantly texting on the phone with someone. We don't know who, we know now, but we understood at that point in time that there was somebody in his life. He just wasn't coming, telling us all the details. Fast forward a couple of months, Glenn's the aide-de-camp to a 3-star general in Ohio. He plans all of his events, coordinates all of his travels, and all the time he calls his mother and talks to her about, he's busy. Except for when he goes to Orlando. And then he's excited to go, he's ready to take off, and then we get this picture of him sitting by a pool. And it wasn't work-related, obviously. And then eventually we meet Maddie. We meet her in Ohio, and the rest is history. But we all wonder, Glenn, why it took so long for you to get to where you needed to be. All right, moving on. Maddie. We got to know Maddie. Many of you in the room may or may not know, Maddie was a collegiate water polo athlete. Wow. For a man that doesn't swim at all, Maddie, we're as a family want to go to Hawaii, and we need you to help me. It's an inside joke. Most of my family knows and understands. Yeah. For the rest of you, we were out snorkeling one day off of, where were we? Honolulu. And I jumped in the water, my snorkel mask got full of water. And thank God for my Sarah. She was right there and she saved me. I spent the rest of the day on the ship, on the boat, and the rest of the family was out snorkeling. But Maddie, I need your swimming skills, just so you know. All right. Maddie went to Portland State. She graduated from Portland State and moved all the way from Portland, Oregon to Orlando, Florida. Jim and Kathleen, I don't know how you did it. That would have been extremely hard for me to let my baby daughter go that far. But look what we've got. So well done on that trip. She takes her first job. She works for Lockheed Martin, which is a pretty large company. How many Lockheed Martin people we got in the house tonight? Woo! A room full of them. Maddie then gets accepted to the leadership development program, which, you know, for myself, being a person that encouraged my young employees to join that type of thing, it's a wonderful program. It gets employees learning the business in short order. But Maddie took it another step further. There's a master's program that she's allowed to apply for. And Maddie doesn't just apply to any master's program, she applies to Georgetown University. She works nights, she works days, she works weekends, she works everything she can. She graduated from Georgetown with a 4.0. All right? So congratulations, Maddie. We're proud of you, obviously, and all your accomplishments. Glenn, wow, where do I begin? Glenn was an Eagle Scout, as discussed already by Pete. I appreciate it, Pete. He brings a piece of paper home when he's in second grade or so, and he says, Mom, I want to join Tigers, Cubs, and next thing you know, we spent the next 4 or 5 years in scouting, and all the way through Glenn. His Eagle adventures took him to the boundary waters of Minnesota. For any canoers out there, it's a great trip. He did a 62-mile backpacking trip in New Mexico, Philmont Scout Ranch. He sailed from Miami down to the Keys, Key West, thank you. And we did the National Jamboree. So scouting was a big part of his life. And Maddie, he learned life skills and how to cook.
That's why he can survive on the island.
Yes. So a huge advantage to those that know how to cook. Glenn, in his junior year in high school, decided he wanted to be Air Force ROTC. He set up an appointment to go talk to the University of Iowa Air Force ROTC commander. And coming out of that interview, he was the commander's choice, which is granted to one cadet per year. So we didn't go through the process. He was automatically into the ROTC program for the Air Force. And Glenn, Mom and Dad, thank you very much for that and saving us a lot of money. We appreciate that so much. Glenn goes on commission. He graduated from Iowa with a degree in mechanical engineering. Go Hawks. He goes to Hill Air Force Base, meets John. Back in Iowa, actually, John and his friends, Pete, are in the room, and lifetime friends, and all that experience is a wonderful thing for him. From there, he was at Hill Air Force Base. He spent some time in Afghanistan, which his mom and dad didn't appreciate too much. Don't do that again. Don't volunteer to go to Afghanistan again. But from that, he was nominated for Junior Officer of the Year award, which he got all the way to the finals for that award. I mention that only because it's surprising that a young officer like that could be named, but it speaks volumes of what Glenn does. From there, both him and John went to Air Force Institute of Technology, AFIT, thank you. Both engineering students. Glenn graduated with material science, I think electrical engineering for John, but they were roommates. Again, lifetime friends. Glenn graduated with distinction from Air Force Institute of Technology. And then most recently, Glenn was accepted into Johns Hopkins University at Washington, D.C. For international studies, which is quite an accomplishment. And from there, him and Maddie will be moving from Orlando to D.C., where Maddie will be taking a job with Lockheed Martin up in D.C., while Glenn's a student being lazy up there, Maddie. Keep an eye on him, all right? All right. All right. Just don't let him slack off, Maddie. But the best thing of his accomplishments is marrying young Maddie McGlone today, a.k.a. Maddie Pry now. We go, ooh. Very good. Eyes on the prize. Thank you, John. Keep it coming, John. Maddie and Glenn, I don't list these accomplishments or achievements just to brag about you. Though Jim, Kathleen, Louise, and I have the right to brag about you anytime we want to. Yep. But instead, I want to highlight the fact that these accomplishments are achieved through hard work, dedication, and commitment. And I always told Glenn, good things happen when you maintain those three traits: hard work, dedication, and commitment. It's who you are, it's in your DNA, and never, never forget that. Marriage is very similar to those requirements, and it requires the same three traits. Always work hard with each other every day, be dedicated, remain supportive and loyal to each other, and stay committed 100% of the time to build and continue your relationship through self-awareness, willingness to change, focus, and character. And Louise is back there said willingness to change. She's looking at me as the focal point of that, I'm sure. But don't do as I do as I say type thing. All right. I promise you, if you follow those three principles in life, good things will happen and you'll be rewarded for a lifetime to come. So let's raise our toast today. To Maddie and Glenn, we love you very much. Maddie, today we gained another daughter in our family. We thank you so much. We love you. Toast.
One more nice round of applause for all three of them. So much love in those wonderfully shared toasts to our beautiful couple. Come. And once again, if you would, please, a nice round of applause for Maddie and her dad and Glenn and his mom as they share a very special dance together on the dance floor now.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I needed the shelter of someone's arms. There you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs. There you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I want to stop and thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
And please give them a nice round of applause if you would. And now Maddie and Glenn are going to join each other for their first official dance together as husband and wife. Give it up for the two of them if you would right now.
say home is where the heart is, and my heart is across the Mississippi line. I've been traveling, roaming, walked 1,000 miles just to break down, turn around and come back. Honey, it's true. There ain't nothing I can do, 'cause there's no place like you. I may ramble, I may wander, but when you kiss me, I'm back where I belong. And through the hard times, good times, wrap me in your arms, 'cause I need you, need you, need you. Honey, it's true. There ain't nothing I can do, 'cause there's no place like you.
And please get them one more nice round of applause for us if you would.
Looking for.
All right, it is time for you to come on out and join them. We're going to turn the music down, turn the music up, sorry, turn the lights down. Come on out, let's join Maddie and
It's a
Glenn.
beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look
So we got this one here.
Remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la in the creek. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. It's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. Still I just stand there and matchless. What it's doing to me ain't a secret. I'm speechless. Starting when you said hello, just there.
You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. The meteor man begs to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. Use a little shade. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I'll hit the ground running. Did it make sense not to live for fun? The brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking in the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're a rock star. Game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Show on. Candles burning, ruby red. Sheets are falling off the bed. Run your fingers through my hair. I know what you're thinking. Take me back. You hypnotize me with your touch, and I can never get enough of you. It's true. And anywhere you wanna go, my hand is only yours to hold. Oh, you know I'm so obsessed with